Welcome back to Ingress Intel, episode 4, part 2. We will be reading the stuff that we did not have time for in episode 4. And now we will continue to read new story after we finished the Ingress report, which we abruptly cut off. Sorry about that. So here it is.
That we have received from our Gorak team last night, we identified a few of the very vital portals.
Here are comments of what people thought of the previous episode, of the previous story in part 1, episode 4. Okay, Tasmanian Bloody Me will read this. I believe Lightning Wolf Chamber was in the anonymous zone that was such the machine replaced itself through time and escaped uncertain to protect itself. Killing the instance of the machine doesn't kill it. You have to kill all instance of it at the same time. That cool comment was by Matt Rafferty. Cool name too. Okay. I feel that the Tekkelhu has become active either way. As we received a message from the being New York before Oliver Lightning Wolf fully activated the thing, we are already at risk, already within its influence before the anomaly, even before we had the ability to affect it. It was still able to contact us. I do not doubt that he has given the power, but I do not think that the agent's efforts are in vain. If anything, I believe his true plan was delayed. I don't believe Oliver would have truly given to anyone, but rather used it to some of given life to a addiction algorithm who we have heard very little from, and now is working with him before the attack on her. That comment was by Isra Glimp Hunter to Zubasa. Okay. Trying to destroy the Tekkelhu might have created a smaller version of it. And that's my opinion. Trying to destroy the Tekkelhu, to me, has created a smaller version of it, because when you destroy it, I think it just dispersed its energy to the portal network. That comment was by Martin Brenner. Okay. If it spreads like a virus, I prefer the term XM nanobots when talking about the machine. What are they trying to accomplish? inefficiency, scanners, portals, agents. For what purpose? What do the ineffective portal network provide? Control? That's a whole bunch of questions that everyone's asking.
That very good question was by Martin Zehmeyer.
Okay. Time for the next comment. Remember Dr. Victor Cruz's study about the modulated signal with exotic matter, or XM, or not XM, the interfaces with the human mind, the so-called Shaper Mind virus. Not much is known about the dark XM, but if we read the Jekyll poem, we can detect a sentence. I grow in minds as an idea. Is it possible that the Jekyll functions like that dark XM mind virus? I think so. No doubts about why Deborah Bonkovich opposed Oliver Lightning Wolf. Interesting theory.
Very interesting theory that person commented on, just like Tasmanian Platy said. That comment was by HMS.
Okay, time for the next comment. I'm starting to believe that Oliver Lightning Wolf will be the undoing of those agents at Vianor. He also has a copy of the plans. The Alcoy does not have the only copy.
I really hope that the Alcoid... Well, pretty much that comment was by Angelina Hunter.
Okay, this is like cancer, I guess. Once you try to remove it unsuccessfully, it will spread to the rest. I suspect it was the ADA of Oliver worked on during the Agassiz Nova. I'm not surprised that ADA is involved by providing Oliver and the necessary knowledge and became the agent mentioned. In fact, the recent reactive ADA could very well be another manifestation of the Jekyll.
That well thought out comment was by Yik-Shang Lee.
Okay, next comment. The Jekyll is a means of creating technology, and the biological hybrid of it with the focus of technology means, unfortunately, this means that the NWR agents that helped ADA are going to be first affected by another Jekyll. It comes around. Interesting idea.
That comment was by Kosh the Ripper.
I think this development will bring agents to a new case of unity. Short comment. Big idea.
Exactly what Tasmanian Platy said. That comment was by Morgan Jones.
Oh. Okay. Oliver is too narcissistic to have his plans to anyone else. I think it more likely that some sort of entry was created to attract by the machine, and it now dwells on the portal network. Just a hunch, of course, but it could easily influence people to the creation of another machine with XM.
That theory was by Carl Edmundson.
Okay, the next comment. The Tekelu has been built for extensive research of Nigel Moyer, from which Oliver Lytton Wolff believed benefited. Now the Alcoid benefits from OLW's or Oliver Lytton Wolff's work. I think it's a copycat game right now. What one man can invent, another can discover. The Adventure of Dancing Men. A.C. Doyle, Sherlock Holmes. Considering OLW's character, I think that it could be hard to get him to share his secrets, scientific ethics, what you call knowledge, to be distributed by OLW's. OLW falls short of the category.
That comment was by the Deacon 1972 that you may remember from a previous news story. He's the one who wrote the letter to Alcoid about social media and all that just happened.
Yes. Deacon well known. Okay, most likely this will be not the last time we heard about the Tekelu. The machine have many phases and it will repair. Interesting. And the faces will reappear. Interesting idea. I kind of agree with it.
Hopefully that is not correct, or else we are all doomed, pretty much. That comment or theory was by Nuno Costa.
So those comments were about a news story in part 1. All interesting comments.
Very interesting opinions and theories.
Okay, we have just enough time for strategy.
Some of our listeners want to know some strategies to attack. The level 3 and 4 strategy is to walk around the portal and fire XMP busters and Ultra Strikes. Ultra Strikes have a small range of damage, but they do a lot of damage, so stand right on top of the resonators if you want to use them. The level 5 strategy is to get the portal very close to you and then attack. Level 6 strategy is to get the portal in range, then attack. Tasmanian Platy and I agree to not attack when you're level 1, and if you want to attack level 2, do it rarely. You do not want to run out of XMP busters when right now, because then you won't have any when you're high level. Then you won't be able to attack, and I think attacking an enemy portal and then neutralizing it and then capturing it as your own and helping your team out is the best part of Ingress. It's also very fun.
Yes. It may seem a little boring when you're level 1 or 2 because you're only walking around hacking. That might seem boring to you, but it will give you like more resources to have fun in the future. Because it's more fun in the future because you have like very high level stuff, OP stuff, and yes, it will be much more fun in the future than at the start. So just hang in there for those 2 levels, and it'll be boring at the start maybe, but really fun when you get a higher level. Those were our helpful tips by Cetrial King. Unfortunately, we have run out of time in this episode of Ingress Intel episode 5. Episode 4 part 2. Episode 5 will be online sometime on the weekend. Bye.